We've got loads of stuff to share tonight, and I am going to try to stay as close to 9:30 as possible. I apologize in advance if I'm a little over, but the first thing I want to do is share with you our agenda. So one of the things I've started to try to do when I'm doing these calls is give you an idea of what the marketing plan is going to look like what our agenda is going to be for the marketing plan. Oh, hang on a second here. I did the wrong thing. Sorry, I didn't hit present. You guys can see my screen, right? Thumbs up. Okay. All right, so here is our July marketing calendar for Team Grit and Grace. So on our agenda tonight, the very first thing I'm going to share with you is some really super basic information about MBF. So honestly, if you went into our group on Facebook and looked through the units, you would see this information there. I'm actually going to get off the slideshow for a minute and take you into the group and show you around a little bit, just to give you super basic idea of MBF, because we don't have a call next Sunday because it's July 5th, but July 6th, Christy and I are teaming up and we're going to talk more about MBF, just so that you feel comfortable before July 7th comes with what the packages look like, what things can be added on, all that jazz. But we wanted to give you a basic idea of the program itself, and then we wanted to go ahead and focus on the marketing plan for the program, because it's great if you know information about the program. That's wonderful. That's important. However, the only way to launch this program appropriately is to have a marketing plan. So first things first is MBF information. Then we're going to go into a marketing plan and focus for July. Then we're going to talk a little bit about rocking your launch. And then I'm going to share something called the Live Team Challenge. You may have seen my post this morning where I shared with you a little graphic and it said Live Challenge, and there was like numbers 1 through 15 on there. If you didn't see that post, please go back and look at the post and take that little graphic that I shared with you and snatch it up and keep it in your phone, because it's going to come in handy and there are prizes involved. So you're going to want it. Also, if you are really serious about your business and about MBF and launching this the right way, I want you to plan to be on tomorrow morning's Power Hour at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, because what we're going to do together on the Power Hour is we're actually going to come up with a plan for your content so that your potential client sees you as their solution. So tonight we're talking about an overall focus and like general idea of what we need to do throughout the month. Tomorrow, we're actually going to take our pen and our planner and our brain, and we're going to take this information from tonight and put it on our calendars so we know what we're doing every single day so we can be successful. So if you want to be a part of that Power Hour, show up. It's the same team link as this call at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we've been doing it every day of the week, even on Saturdays. So some of us are hopping on later some days, some of us are hopping on earlier or later in the afternoon, but it's there. That's what the team call link is for. So please be aware of that. Whoops, I'm going way too far ahead. Just a friendly reminder, we talked about this last month. Marketing is not advertising. It's a strategic plan sharing your story, experiences, and tips and adding value to your world. It should not align with what we have to offer our ideal customer, or it should all align, with what we have to offer our ideal customer. But it's not us broadcasting the product. It's us sharing our story, our experience, our tips, our value, because we all have value to bring. This is a business, therefore we need a business plan. Just like if you're a teacher, you go into a classroom with a lesson plan. Okay, grab your calendar. I didn't make one for you. I told you this last month. You're doing it on your own. I am not going to be a crutch for you. I'm going to set you up with the tools to create your calendar, but creating the calendar and then actually using it is going to be on you, because I want you to be successful. So let's stop sharing the slideshow here for a minute. I'm going to take you over to my Facebook, and I am going to show you our MBF group. Give me a second. I should have had us there, but I was on the team page instead. Sorry about that. Guys, we're growing this group by the day. I'm so proud of you for inviting. It's gone, just this morning it was at like 175, and now tonight it's at 184. I am super excited for you. You're doing a phenomenal job inviting and getting people on board. So props to you. Keep it up. If you haven't seen Christy's live from yesterday with some tips on how to hit Success Club before promoting Camp Burn, I would strongly encourage you to go back and watch that. I caught it today and it was really, really good. So if you go to the units section, if you see my mouse over here, I'm circling where the units would be. This is where all the information about MBF is going to be located in our group. So unit 1 is all about what is MBF. Unit 2 is this the right program for me? Unit 3, can I try it for free? Unit 4 are some transformation stories. Unit 5 is picking the right package for you. We're not going to focus so much on that tonight. We're going to focus more on that maybe on July 6th when we have our next call. And then Unit 6 is the Camp Burn meal plans. If your people that you've added to the group are planning on participating in Camp Burn and they can't find the meal plans, they're right there. I realized it didn't announce that in any of the posts, so I made a post today about that. So the reason I'm showing this to you this way instead of just going through information about MBF is because, number 1, I want you to see how this group is set up, because it is different than any other sneak peek or flash sale we've done in the past, because we have units, which are extremely organized and I'm loving them. That I also want you to be able to explain to your clients or your potential clients how to go through these units and use them themselves. So if you were looking here and you had someone coming to you saying, what is MBF? You could come to this unit, and if you didn't want to direct them to the unit, you could come here and you could look at it yourself and get the answers for them. So it's actually 2 3-week programs. It's Muscle Burns Fat, and then it's Muscle Burns Fat Advanced. I don't know about you guys, but 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme, doing them back to back the first time, was extremely like mind-blowing and like catapulted me in my fitness journey when those 2 programs came out. When I accomplished 21 Day Fix, I felt very accomplished. Then when I knew or felt like I was ready to graduate to 21 Day Fix Extreme, that was right there another accomplishment in itself. But completing the 2 together back to back in 6 weeks made me feel amazing. Like, not only did I complete a 6-week program, I completed a 3-week program, and then I completed like this extreme version of that program, this advanced version of that program, which makes me more athletic, more fit, more ready to take on the world, because here I've not just completed one program, but also this extra version of the program. So you're gonna work out every day for 3 weeks with a combination of 25 to 35 minutes strength training and cardio workouts. The goal is to get toned, tight, and then ready to get in the advanced group. So the whole purpose of MBF is to prep yourself for the extreme. In the extreme version of MBF, MBFA, is when your workouts are going to get kicked up a notch and they're going to go to 40 minutes long and they're going to push you a little bit harder. I put a video in this unit in case you wanted to click on it and actually watch it. We don't have time to watch it together, but you can go and do that. So the next question a lot of us have is, what makes this program different from every other program we've launched, right? So a lot of people think that cardio and crash diets are the way to lose weight, but it's actually not. Muscle burns fat. So that's why we are going to turn our bodies into calorie scorching machines by taking these muscles, making them stronger and using them to burn the calories, as opposed to hopping on a treadmill and spending hours on a treadmill, or cutting carbs from our diet, because Lord knows none of us want to do that. Both programs, MBF and MBFA, the music's set to a beat, which I think, or the workout is set to a music beat, excuse me, which I think is super exciting because I loved how MM100 did that. And it also helps you to hear and feel the level of intensity you should be experiencing in your workout as you go through the workout. So it's encouraging you to push your pace, find a rhythm, keep up with the beat of the music. So like intrinsically, you're going to push yourself harder than you would without that. For some moves, you're going to use 2 dumbbells. For some, you're only going to use 1. There's symmetrical and asymmetrical training, and you're always going to have your core engaged. Most workouts will be utilizing the brand new BOD rope, which is a cordless indoor jump rope. I shared in the team page a couple days ago. If you want to go ahead and get your cordless jump rope before ours arrive, they're like $12 on Amazon, not expensive at all. If you wanted to be able to start the program right on July 7th when you have access to it, then you could go ahead and order one of those, and it would just be an extra you have when you travel or to keep on hand. Maybe keep it in your office in case you decide to work out at the office before you go home, kind of thing. Remember, muscle burns fat, go harder, go faster, and watch the pounds drop. That's going to be like our key phrase during this program. Megan Davies, it's really cool that Megan Davies is the one who created the program, because she started her career because her family was pretty unhealthy. I believe that her dad got her kind of into this whole fitness world, and in college, because she wanted to get healthy, she started her career as a personal trainer. So she went on to win the Beachbody Fitness reality show, The 20s. I don't know if you guys have watched that or not on Beachbody On Demand, but she competed against all these other personal trainers, and she was chosen as the next Beachbody super trainer. And her first program was the Clean Week program, which is the program that we are going to be using in Camp Burn. So that's all I'm going to share with you about MBF tonight. I didn't want to go into too many details because we have so many other things we need to be talking about tonight. So let me get us back on our slideshow here. And let's talk about July dates. This is when you are going to want your pen and paper out, your calendar. We have a lot going on in July. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Beachbody is amazing because we are constantly launching and promoting new things, but it's also a little much sometimes because it all happens. It's all happening, okay? So from right now until July 5th, we have Camp Burn going. So tomorrow is our first day where we actually do a workout together in that group. That's happening in our MBF's sneak peek session group. If you're not in there, get in there. I've shared it in the team page. Click the link, request to join, or shoot me a message and I'll get you in. But within that group, we're doing Camp Burn. I have all the posts scheduled. There's a morning and PM post every single day. It's going to be really interactive. We have the meal plans in there. People are plugged in. So be using that. Tomorrow, our MBF sample workout is officially available on BOD. And I got a little hint that it's actually going to be available starting at 9 o'clock tonight Eastern Standard Time. So it's probably already up on BOD. I don't know if somebody wants to check and let me know if that's accurate or not, but it should already be there. So tomorrow morning, no matter what time you want to push play, you will have access to the workout, which is super exciting because in launches in the past, some of us have had to wait until 9 a.m. or noon to get our workout started. On July 7th, our MBF purchase window is open just for coaches. This is also a great opportunity to get new coaches signed up with this package. So that way they're not only signed up to start working, but they're signed up to start promoting this awesome new program. And what better way to start your business than in a launch group? Like, we're supporting them. We are literally showing them how to start their business within that group. So I think that's an awesome opportunity for new coaches. From July 10th to July 12th, inside that same group, we're going to have an info session and a sneak peek about the coaching opportunity. We're going to try to keep everything within the group because what I'm hoping to do is all those people who might not normally say yes to a coach information group are already in the MBF group. And when they hear what we have to say, they might be like, oh, well, maybe I don't have to already be at my goal weight in order to be a coach. Maybe this could be for me, kind of thing. Then on July 13th, we have a whole new launch. I don't know if you guys have realized that or not, but Bevy is launching on July 13th. I am super excited about this. I'm going to go live in the team page or ask somebody else to go live in the team page sometime in the next week or two to talk a little bit more about Bevy. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about it tonight because there's so many other things going on. But if you don't know what Bevy is, check it out. Christy posted about it, I think today or yesterday. And so there's a little bit of information in there right now. It's a great opportunity to reach out to some of those people who have been kind of wanting something to help them curb their cravings, but Shakeology is not something they're interested in, or Shakeology is working, but they want something more. July 15th to the 18th is our virtual summit. I hope you guys all plan to attend that. July 20th is the MBFA sample workout on Beachbody On Demand. July 27th is the MBF customer purchase window. So that's when anybody who doesn't want to sign up for the discount or to be a coach, they can make the purchase to add this to their library. And then August 3rd is going to be our prep week for our team challenge group for MBF. I totally understand some of you are going to want to start July 7th as soon as you get the program. Go for it. But we're going to wait until our customers have an opportunity to purchase the program to start our challenge group, just because we want to make sure everybody's successful with this program. Our marketing focus for the month from now until July 3rd is going to be the Camp Burn free group. I completely agree with what Christy said. If you haven't hit Success Club yet, then I wouldn't be promoting a free group. What I would be doing is grinding my gears to hit Success Club. If you have hit Success Club, then you should be talking about the free group. You should be getting people plugged in. This is an awesome opportunity. We haven't run a free group in a really long time. And this is an awesome opportunity because quarantine has been hard on a lot of people, community-wise, nutrition-wise, fitness-wise, all that, mindset-wise, all of it. And again, it's summer. We're wearing our swimsuits. We're wearing smaller clothes. We just notice ourselves more. So this is a great opportunity to get people in a free group. From now until July 7th, you also want to be promoting the MBF information session. We're going to run this a little bit like a launch party, and we're going to have a giveaway. So every single person who puts in an order during our launch party for this is going to have their name thrown into the giveaway. It doesn't matter if they order a challenge pack or if they order the add-on package. Like say they're already a Beachbody On Demand member. Doesn't matter what they order, we're going to throw them into the giveaway. We're going to be giving away, I'll share with you guys soon what I have put together for them. But Carissa has offered to contribute something, and I've got some things to contribute as well. From July 7th to July 19th, we're going to be focusing on coaching. You need to be speaking to your ideal coach during this time. If you did not download the Ideal Coach, I have mine right here. I need to keep working on it for this month. If you didn't download this worksheet from our last call from last month, this was really awesome. It helps you to discover your pain points, what your customer probably struggles with, what your customer probably has as strengths and weaknesses, and then that gives you ideas of things to talk about. In fact, I have it linked down here now that I realize I did that again. I put the little workbook link right there, and I'll share this slideshow when I post the call so you can kind of narrow down your ideal coach or client. From July 22nd to the end of the month, that's when you're going to focus on your challenge group, and you're going to be speaking to your ideal client. So the first thing I wanted to do is give you a little bit of a plan to talk about MBF in your stories. A lot of you come to me on a consistent basis and say, I don't know how to show up in my stories. Nothing that I do is really important or meaningful or extraordinary. I don't know why people would want to follow me around all day. So let me give you some ideas that are catered to this launch. How the nutrition plan works. Tell your story in a photo series. Show how you access your workout. Right now, show how you go into the free Camp Burn boot camp. Show 4 times a week, show your smoothie. Do not tell people what is inside it. Yes, that's wonderful. We know it's wonderful. We can talk about that in a private conversation. But if they're just seeing that, they're like, spam, and they keep scrolling. They don't care. I know that sounds horrible, but people don't care what's inside it until you actually get talking to them one-on-one. What they want to know is that Shakeology makes your life easier. What they want to know is that having a chocolate peanut butter shake with half a banana in it helps you to put down the Reese peanut butter cups? They want to know those kinds of things. So tell your story about your shake. Tell how it plays a role in your life, not just stats about it. Struggles and overcoming them. I've talked a lot about struggles during quarantine because I've had a lot of them. Your motivation, tips for getting your workout done, tips for consistency. Consistency seems to be the thing most people struggle with in business and in fitness. How this community makes a difference to you. How does your challenge group make a difference to you? How does our team make a difference to you? What you're eating. Share every single day during our Camp Burn the meals you're making that follow the meal plan. Share the things that you're making from our challenge group meal plans. Guys, these are things that people want. They want it to be easy. I had someone reach out to me today and they were like, wait a minute, where'd you get that meal plan? They're an old client. They're a client from when we didn't have the meal plans. We didn't give them the meal plans this way. They didn't look fancy and pretty and all this stuff. So now they're like really interested in what I'm offering with Camp Burn because they saw me share my meal plan in my stories today. So I got talking to them one-on-one about the fact that as 2020 has come, our challenge groups have evolved and become better as well. Energize. Energize is like everybody's dream come true. You should be talking about that all the time. Again, not the statistics, but how it helps you. How at 3 o'clock in the afternoon when your child's been up all night long, it gives you the boost you need. Shout out some boot campers. Shout out your Camp Burn boot campers. What is boot camp like? Share what Camp Burn is doing. Scroll through there and just hit record on your screen while you're scrolling through and let them see what's going on in that group. Share what they get when they join you. And then count down to day 1 of MBF. That's big. You want to create that FOMO or that excitement around day 1. So if you're also kind of struggling with things to talk about in your stories in regards to the coach opportunity, here's some ideas. How coaching keeps you consistent on your journey. Why you share your workouts in your journey. What your life was like before coaching. How our team impacts your life. The work. Show them that it's work. Every Thursday, share your weekly paycheck and what it does in your life. You don't have to share the amount. Just share what you're doing with it. And then shout out your other teammates about what they're doing too. Yes, you can. Countdown to the new coach mentorship. Share your story and photos about coaching, the struggles you've had and how you overcame them, your motivation, your why. We just had a call all about your why, right? So let's share that again. Remind yourself and remind others why you're here. How is coaching relieved stress in your life? Tips for staying consistent in business and fitness. How the community makes a difference to you and what you are going to do to help them when they join you. Not if, when. So now for the challenge. Whoops, I am trying to move you guys around so I can see all my stuff up here. Let me look at the chat box real quick. What bod free trial are you sending to people for Camp Burn? Yeah, so I'm just sending them. They actually don't have to have a free trial in order to access Clean Week. It's outside the pay wall. So if you look in our team page, I had created like a whole handout at the beginning of quarantine with all of our free workouts on it. I'll go through and find the link that you can share with everybody, but you can actually just share with them that link to Clean Week and they don't even have to have an account. I've asked the people that I invited to create an account. If they opted not to, then I just sent them the link. So what I'm doing is just sending them a free 2-week free membership. Yes. Good question. Oh, Jackie says it's on bod. Awesome. All right. So now I have a challenge for you. One of the things when Christy and I purchased this package to help us launch this program the right way, it not only came with all these beautiful graphics and catered meal plans and all this stuff, it came with trainings, and which is just amazing. Like this girl has just blown up with all the resources she provides. And one of the things that she has talked a lot about is the fact that going live is a game changer in your business. So from now until July 27th, which is when MBF launches to customers, I have a team challenge for us. It's called the Let's Go Live team challenge. Your challenge is to go live 15 times between the dates of June 29th and July 27th. 15 times in about 35-ish days. So it's not every day. The one caveat, you can't go live twice in one day and count it 2 times. You can only count it once. Why are we doing this? Live videos are an incredible business tool. Most of us are way too nervous or scared that we're gonna flop at them, so we don't do them. But practice makes perfect, and we all know this. So I want to encourage you. I want to see your business bloom. And I think, like right now, you hear my voice. When you see me post in the team page, yeah, it's great. Lindsay's sharing some information, wonderful. But when you hear how excited I am about this program, doesn't it make you excited about the program? That's the same way when we're going live on our personal pages. Yes, having a pretty graphic and having like fancy wording and typing is wonderful. Making some words bigger than others, using fancy, what do they call, fonts, whatever. It's great. Keep on keeping on. But there is nothing like hearing and seeing someone in action when they're talking about something they're passionate about. So for you to sit there and write about the fact that Beachbody has changed your life and you'll never be the same and blah, 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 that is wonderful. But if you got on and talked about it for 90 seconds instead, think of the impact that would have on people. They could hear the change. They could feel how much this means to you. And that's going to make the difference. So the graphic that I posted in the team page, I want you to save it. I want you to cross off each time you complete a live. And as soon as you complete 15, like if you're like in it to win it and you want to get a prize, then you could do 15 in 15 days. I don't care. I'm not telling you when you can do them. All I'm saying is complete 15. As soon as you complete 15, share your completed graphic in the team page to win a prize. I've got some cool team swag that I am ready to give away. If you don't want to participate, my question to you is, why not level up a little bit? Why not push yourself? Because it's not just about some team swag. It's not just about trying something new and putting yourself out there and stepping outside your comfort zone. It's also about pushing your business forward. So many of us have goals and dreams and wishes for this business. And if what you're doing now isn't working, then maybe this is the thing that could make it work for you. Maybe this is the thing that will take it up a notch. So try it. Each Wednesday, Carissa is going to post a graphic in the team page sharing for you to take your link to your lives, whether they've been on Instagram, whether they've been on Facebook, wherever they've been, as many as you've done. You can copy and paste all of your links in the comments, and we'll go through, not just me and Carissa, the whole team, we'll go through and we'll click on the link and we'll show you some love in case we didn't see it when it was live. So every Wednesday, she's going to post the graphic, and you have the opportunity in the comments to post your links to your videos so that we can go back and love on them and comment on them and like them and just love bomb you, because we want to support each other. It's really important if you feel at any time like nobody on your team is supporting you because they're not commenting on your stuff or liking your stuff, it's not because they're not supporting you. It's because they've got their head down, their blinds on, and they're working their own business. So if you want somebody to support you, you have to reach out and ask. And I know you feel like it should not be that way, but guys, very rarely do I spend any time on Facebook liking or commenting on anybody's stuff. And it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me and my business, because I've only got so much time in a day, and liking and commenting on your things is not a business building activity. I love you and I want to support you. You know I do. I show up here every single Sunday. I show up in the team page every single day to support you. But liking, commenting, and following your stories or whatever it is you're doing does not build a business. And that's just fact. So don't feel like you're not loved on because somebody's not doing that for you. It has nothing to do with that. If you're looking for some topic ideas, I swear I'm almost done. I know it's 9:30. Here's some topic ideas. Why you started coaching. So these are things you could go live about. By the way, your live should never be more than 2 minutes. Remember that. Try to make it interactive. Ask some questions and get people commenting while you're talking. Why you started coaching. Do a challenger or challenge group spotlight. You could share what goes on in the group live. Meal planning. Share what resources you have. Share how to plan your meals. Share some favorite recipes. Share your favorite shake recipe and show them actually how to make it right there in the moment. Share a supplement highlight. Talk about Energize, Recover, Beach Bars, Hydrate, Collagen. Don't talk about the stats. That's not what people want to hear. Talk about the fact that my skin 2 weeks ago when I took a selfie looked horrible. And now that I'm using my Roden and Fields regimen and drinking collagen in my Energize every day, look, it looks better. 3 moves from a workout. Go live and share 3 moves. If you're like me, nobody can do core work, in my opinion, the way Joel can. Share 3 core moves from Joel. I'm sure lots of people are looking for core moves that aren't sit-ups. What is MBF and who is it for? Go live and talk about the program. Talk about why you're excited about it. If you want to wait until you try the sample workout to talk about it, wait until you try the sample. Go live while you're still sweaty. Nobody cares. You don't have to be poised and perfect during this. Share 3 easy weeknight dinners, snacks, lunches, etc. Whatever it is that you think would add value to someone else. Share some foods that you always keep on hand in your pantry. Maybe they're grab and go things. Maybe they help you from keeping your hand out of the cookie jar. Share a grocery haul. Share your PD, your podcasts, how they're changing your life, what you're learning. Share your daily PD takeaway. Guys, the whole point of us doing PD is, yes, to better ourselves and to work on our mindset, but also to give us something to talk about. If you're not doing PD and you're struggling with how to post or when to post or what to post, that's the problem. Go back and start doing some PD. Share a team spotlight, how you and your team work together virtually. Share a team call spotlight, what you learned and how you're excited to move your business forward. Share some favorites. People love these kinds of videos. Share your favorite shows to binge. Share your favorite vacation spots. Share your favorite junk food. Share your favorite, I don't know, anything, nail polishes. I mean, people love those kinds of videos. Do 2 truths and a lie. Instead of writing it as a post, do it as a live. Hearing your voice makes a difference, guys. I'm telling you, even when it's something as simple as 2 truths and a lie. Go live when you're unboxing your MBF stuff. How cool would that be to show them the cordless jump rope for the first time? Go live when you're doing your sample workout with your when you're doing the sample workout tomorrow. Or if you want to wait until after, go live after. Share what you're excited about. What do you love about it? What are you looking forward to? What are your thoughts about the program? Share a top 5 or a top 10 list. Maybe it's your top 10 albums from the 1990s. Alanis Morissette would be at the top of mind. Share those kinds of things. People love those. Have an interview. Have your kids or your spouse or your friend interview you, or you interview them. Have a Q&A or an FAQ session. Have people ask questions, or even just gather the FAQs that you know you get on a regular basis and go live and answer some of them. And that was the last slide. Let me stop sharing my screen. So one thing I wanted to say is, I know this is a lot. Going live is scary, and I know that that's intimidating. So throughout the week this week, I'm going to go live a couple times, and I'm going to be sharing tips on how to go live, some ways that you can prepare yourself before you go live so that you feel more comfortable while you're on there, and then some things that you can do during your live to make sure that it gets seen. So try to up your algorithm and get more people actually watching the entire thing, not just the beginning and then dodging out, that kind of thing. I don't want anyone to feel like they can't do this because it's not comfortable. I don't want anyone to feel like they don't know what to talk about, or they don't know how to go about doing it or getting started. Just get started. If your first live is a bomb, share that. The next time you go live, be like, whoa, guys, did you see what happened last time I tried this? Let's try this again, okay? Like, just own it. Let your freak flag fly. Just own it. Are there any questions for me before I close us out, because I did pretty good. It's only 9:35. Just videos and stories are actually going live on Facebook. Okay, so going live means that people can actually engage with you while you're doing it. I'm also going to be sharing tomorrow some tips on how to go live on Facebook and then how to repurpose your live. So Chalene Johnson has always been a really big promoter of you doing something and then saving it and like cutting it and pasting it and revising it and using it in all these other ways so that you're not constantly recreating content, but so that you're using the content you've created in multiple facets. So people don't always recognize that it's the same thing, but you're not having to reinvent the wheel. You're not having to recreate the same thing all the time. So Tara, I mean actually going live. It could be on Facebook, it could be on IGTV, but it should be live. It should not be something that people interact with through messaging you later after they see it. It should be something that they can actually be talking to you, like having a conversation through the chat and you answering them in the video at the same time. Doesn't have to be Facebook. It could be whatever avenue you choose. You can even go live on TikTok. Did you guys know that? I've been getting notifications that people are live. Haven't tried it yet, but
you have to have a certain number of followers to have the live.
Oh, do you? Okay. I don't know what the number is then, so I'll have to check that out. But I just happened to see that I was getting notifications. So
it was 1,000.
Oh, okay. Good deal. Alrighty. If there's any other questions about MBF, I know I talked about that really quickly this evening. Again, we're going to have another call on it. I wanted you to be more ready to launch it than you were prepared necessarily to know all the answers to all the questions. Because if it's one thing we've learned in this business, we don't have to know everything about everything. We have a team call, or a team page, I'm sorry, and we can go in and post the question and 100 people are gonna be able to help us. And we also have Beachbody FAQs. We just have information coming out of our ears. So we can always find answers. We don't always have to have all the answers, but we do need to have a plan in order to launch this program effectively so that we can rock our business. I want us to rock this launch because not only do I think this program, do you guys, I don't know if all of you were coaches when 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme launched. It was huge, like life-changing, transformational, not just for coaches, for hundreds of thousands of people. Like that program was a movement. And this program has the potential to be the same thing. It has the potential to change people's negative mindsets about carbs. It has the potential to get people off the treadmill and get them learning that weights are not going to make you bulky and heavy. It's just, I'm so excited about this program. I really feel like this is the evolution of 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme. And if you were here for that, then you probably know the potential there is in this. So with that, I love you. I will be seeing you in the team page. Just a friendly reminder, if you want to get serious and get a plan on paper for your launch of MBF, take these notes that you took tonight, take this team call that we had tonight, and show up on the 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Power Hour tomorrow morning. Love you guys. Have a great week.